So guys, in today's video, I'm going to show you how I do top-down analysis. And I know that after you watch this video till the end, you're going to learn something very valuable that you can apply in your trading and you become a more successful trader. And you can learn how to trade using top-down analysis. This is the only video you need to watch for you guys to be able to do your top-down analysis from a higher time frame to the lower time frame where you will be getting your entries. Remember, this is not a strategy, it is just how I analyze the market from a top-down analysis perspective. So let's go onto the charts, guys, so that I can show you how I analyze the market from a higher time frame to a lower time frame. Remember, guys, do leave a like on the video, subscribe, and also comment down below with your thoughts and questions. Let's go onto the charts and I'll show you this right now. So guys, we are on the charts. We are on the euro dollar chart, and when you are doing market structure or you're analyzing your charts from a top-down analysis perspective, what I always do is I go onto the higher time frame. I like to start analyzing my charts from a monthly chart. Okay, like to start from a monthly chart, and then I slowly go down to the lower time frames. And when analyzing this method using top-down analysis, when analyzing using top-down analysis, what I always look at is market structure. Guys, remember, market structure is king in helping you know what the market direction could be when you are doing your technical analysis. So from a top-down analysis perspective, you start from a higher time frame. I like to start from a monthly chart, as you can see, and then creep down to lower time frames to look for better entries. Yeah, so what I always do is I start from a monthly chart, and from a monthly chart, I want to look at what the market structure is doing. So we can see here that market structure for Euro USD has been creating lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower highs, lower lows. Okay, generally it has been creating a downtrend, small consolidation here, push to the upside, then it's continuing to create higher lows and lower lows and lower highs. So what I want to do is, after I've looked at this, I start to look at where the possible direction could be going by looking at the major turning points in the market. So I always try to draw my levels of structure on major turning points. For example, the highs and the lows. Now, in this case, we can see the most obvious turning points as these two areas here, which also have an effect in the past here. Okay, so if we draw an area right here on a monthly chart, we can see that that area was respected once, twice, thrice. Let me show you clearly. Okay, you can see here once, twice, thrice, 4 times, 5 times. Okay, you can see that that's a very, very strong level, right? Now, when you are drawing these levels here, you make sure you draw them on areas where there is major turning point. Don't just draw them on areas where there is 1 or 2 touches. Draw on areas where there are at least 3 or 4 touches. Okay, after these areas, which other area do we see? We also see that this area here is a major area because it was touched once, twice, thrice, 4 times. So we can also draw a level here on the monthly chart. Okay, so after I've done this on the monthly chart, what I would like to do now is look at also the price action on the monthly chart. What's the current price action on the monthly chart? Okay, current price action on the monthly chart shows us that there is a bullish candle for this current month that is printing. There's a bullish candle after 1, 2, 3, 4 consecutive months of a downtrend on Euro USD. We are now seeing a bullish candle being produced here. Now, what could happen on this candle here? Could it create a wick like this one here and reject and turn into a bearish candle? That we can try to determine that by going to a lower time frame, which would be the weekly chart now. go down to the weekly chart to look for more areas of structure. So we can see on the weekly chart here that the market has been creating a heavy consolidation around this area for euro dollar, also creating a head and shoulders pattern. You can see this is a shoulder, this is a head, this is a shoulder. Okay, then the market tried to go down to the neckline, which is right here at the monthly level of structure, but it has not reached there. Okay, so what we do after this is we try to look for other areas on the weekly chart that we can draw our levels on. Okay, like for example, here is an area of structure on the weekly chart. This high is an area of structure here, because you can see here it was respected there, and also currently price is respecting it. You can see here price went up from this area. Let me zoom in so that you can see, not just drawing this for the sake of drawing. You can see market was consolidating around here, failing to break below, and then it came and broke below, retested with this wick here, and then went down. So that's an area that has been respected many times, and also here. So it's an area that we can watch on the weekly chart. We can color code this one blue just to distinguish it from the monthly one. Okay, also on the weekly chart we can look at other levels. Okay, can look at other levels. If they are very close to the monthly, we ignore them. Like here on the weekly, we can see that there could have been, or there is, a trend line right here. Okay, there's a trend line right here. Now that trend line there, we'll look at it in details when we go down to the lower time frame. So this trend line has been broken, so we go down to the daily chart just to look at what that trend line is doing, or the effect of that trend line. So on the daily chart, we can see that the trend line was respected multiple times, and now the market has broken out of that trend line to continue going up to the weekly level of resistance. Okay, so what we are looking at here now is also levels on the daily chart. Okay, there are levels on the daily chart. You look at levels where the market has touched multiple times. Like for example, you can see that there is this level, this area here, this area here, this area here, this area here, touched multiple times. Okay, it is also respected around this zone here. So if we go ahead and draw a level in that area for the daily chart, okay, for the daily chart, we can see that that area there was also respected multiple times, and we can color code it yellow just to allow us to distinguish it from the weekly chart. So we are breaking down this chart on euro dollar until we get to the intraday time frames for us to find entries. Okay, so the next thing you want to do here is you also want to look at whether you can have a trend line. On the daily chart, we can also see that there is a small trend going to the upside here. Okay, we can change this color to say red to denote the daily time frame. Okay, or we can make it yellow just to match the daily level of support, right? Like that. So this trend line is for the daily chart. The blue one is for the weekly. You can see that it was respected here after the breakout on the weekly to come and retested the daily trend line to continue going upside. Okay, also on the daily chart there is a level here. Okay, let me show you that, because you can see there is a rejection here, okay. There is also a rejection around this week. There is also a rejection here. There is also a rejection around here and around here. Multiple rejections around that area. Okay, so if we draw another level here, we can see that this is also a daily level. Okay, where the market has reached right now at the current price action. Okay, at the current price action. So what we want to do is we want to now go down to the 4-hour chart to look at those areas we've drawn on the daily chart, how they are holding up, and where potentially the market could be heading to. Hope you guys are following along. If you have some questions, drop them in the comment section down below and I'll be able to answer you guys. So after you've seen that these are your levels on the daily chart, so you want to go down now to the 4-hour chart, okay? The 4-hour chart. Depending on what you want to do, you want to day trade, swing trade, you can come and look for your entries here. Now you can see that the market has come to this daily level, which is here, okay? What you're waiting for now is confirmation candlesticks around here on a daily chart, on the 4-hour chart, for you to place your entries. Now, I normally don't encourage people to enter on the 4-hour chart unless if you are swing trading or you are position trading. But I would ask you to go down to, say, the 30 minutes chart from the 4-hour chart. Go down to the 30 minutes chart, like here, okay? Come to that same area. You can see this, the same area on the 30 minutes chart. Now, on the 30 minutes chart, you can see the price action. Price has pushed there, rejected, and come back down. You want to wait for price to come back up to this level here, which is the daily level, okay? You want to wait for price to do this, okay? And then give you a confirmation to sell back to this 4-hour or not daily daily support, which is a daily trend line, okay? Or you would also wait for price, if it comes to this level and breaks above this level, gives a retest and some candlestick formation for it to go long to the next level up, which is the weekly level of resistance, okay? So this is how I would do my top-down analysis. I hope you guys are finding value with this. If you don't understand something, do ask a question and I'll be able to come back and give you guys or throw more light onto this. But that is how I would go about doing or dissecting this chart of Euro USD from a monthly chart way to the lower time frames or intraday time frames to get entries. As you can see, this analysis is very clear for you to understand where the market could potentially go at this point or at its current price action. I hope you guys have understood this. If you don't understand something, do ask questions. I'll come back and make for you guys another video. But this is the simplest way that I go about doing market structure analysis from a higher time frame to a lower time frame. Thank you guys for watching. Do give a like on the video, subscribe, and also do comment down below with your questions. Until next time, peace and out.